What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Qasim and today I want to talk to you all about the LiteChaser Pro filmmaking kit for the iPhone 12 Pro and Pro Max. Now if you're one of my subscribers, I recently posted a shot on Florida cinematic video that I took from my iPhone 12 Pro, and that video was done with this kit. So before we even begin, I want to say there's timestamps down below. You guys can just jump to your desired section of the video. Now this kit comes with the case itself. You get a grip handle for added grip, and the really cool part is these lenses. You get a variable neutral density lens, and then you also get a circular polarizing lens. Now don't worry, I will explain all this stuff in detail and help you utilize it the best way possible so you can also get really nice cinematic footage from your iPhone 12 Pro or Pro Max. So let's start by talking about this case. Now, most importantly, this case has MagSafe. So if you're using the Apple Leather wallet like myself, or the MagSafe charger, or any MagSafe accessory, you're not going to have any issues here. Now, on these sides of this case, you've got these little grooves, and those are for this little grip handle. Now this grip handle is super cool. This grip handle gives you that grip that you get from professional cameras. It just gives you so much confidence when you're out there filming with your iPhone, and this grip alone with this case is enough to just level up your filmmaking skills, because so many shots that I took while I was in Miami, I just had this grip handle and I was able to one hand the entire shot, because you'll feel that much confidence just holding the iPhone like this as opposed to traditionally just grabbing it with your hands. Now what's nice is that you can move this grip to whichever position is going to be comfortable for you. So if you want to move it to the center, more off to the edge, either way, whichever grip orientation is perfect for you, you can achieve that. Now what's nice about this grip is it's got these 1/4 inch threads at the top and 1/4 inch thread at the bottom. What does this mean? This means that you can attach tripods to this, you can attach a microphone to this, and take your filmmaking even to another level. I personally was shooting handheld the entire time in Florida, but this is so nice and convenient that they add this, because you could put a microphone up here and a tripod down here, and you've got yourself a pretty cool filmmaking setup with just your iPhone 12 Pro. Alright, so now let's move on to the fun part, which is the actual lenses that you're going to use with the camera. Now what's cool is that they have these little grooves right in the case, and these just snap into place, and you're good. And then add your grip, and there is your filmmaking setup. Now what's cool about the lens, and I really like this, because when I was in Miami, I had a small little bag attached to my belt clip, and in that bag I kept the 2 lenses inside these cases. And on top of that, what's nice is that even when you get them out of the case, they still have a protective cover over it. So you don't have to dismount this entire setup, put the lens away, bring it back out. I was walking around in Miami most of the time just like this. And whenever I was ready to capture a shot, I just took this off, and voila, you're ready to go, film. Now let's talk about the VND filter. Now what this filter is actually doing is reducing the amount of light that is passing through to the sensor of your iPhone. See, when you're out there shooting video and you're just panning around and making a video with your iPhone, there's lots of adjustments that your iPhone camera makes on the back end. So things like exposure, things like your focus, shutter speed, all of these things are just happening in the back end as you're out there filming. By reducing the amount of light that's hitting your sensor, you're basically reducing your shutter speed. Now, what does that even mean? What does that do? By reducing the shutter speed, you're going to get that really fluid motion. So whether it's somebody on a bicycle passing by, whether it's the movement of water, whether it's the movement of a car on the road, or the movement of trees, you get the idea. the movement is going to look more fluid and more buttery. And that's what gives it that cinematic feel. So by reducing the amount of light that you allow to your iPhone's camera, it automatically does that for you. Now on this lens, you can actually change it between 3 to 4 to 5. Now what that's going to do is if you go to 4 stops, you're going to decrease the light entering the camera even more. And then 5 stops, even more. Now, apart from the buttery cream motion that you get from moving objects, this is also going to increase the contrast, increase the saturation. So colors are going to pop even more. Like when I was out there just filming, I noticed that colors were just so much more vibrant. Movement was so much more fluid, and that's what gives it that cinematic touch. For most of my shots, I actually relied on this VND filter, and you guys have to try this out and check it out for yourself because it really makes a big difference. Okay, so now let's move on to the CP filter. The CP filter stands for Circular Polarizing Filter, and it's essentially just like putting sunglasses on a camera. What this filter is going to do is help eliminate reflections of light on water, reflections on a car's window, any kind of surface that has reflections on it. It's going to help reduce that. So this lens, just like the other one, is rotatable. This one doesn't have stops. So what you've just got to do is simply rotate it until you achieve the desired effect. So if you guys remember that clip of the water that was from that Florida trip, then you'll see that there's no reflections on the water, and you can actually see the mud moving around inside the water, which is really dope to capture from the iPhone camera. Same thing here in this clip of my car. You'll see that there's tons of reflections on the actual windshield, and if I just rotate it a little bit, the reflections get eliminated. So this is going to be nice, not just for video, even if you want to take pictures, like especially car photography. Cars paint catches a lot of reflections, so you can help eliminate some of those reflections and get a much better shot, whether that's a photo or a video. Now the CP lens is actually free right now. So when you buy the filmmaking kit, you'll get this filter, and then this one you're getting for free. So that's 2 lenses, a case, and the grip handle. And this brings me to the price and whether or not this is going to be worth it for you, or who is it really for. I bought this kit for the $149 retail price, and just looking at the case alone, a case like this is going to cost you $50, $40, something around there. Then you add in a grip handle, which just along with the case can improve how stable your shots are going to be with your iPhone 12 Pro or Pro Max. These 2 things alone add so much value. But then you throw in the VND filter, and then you add in the free CP filter, and $150 I think is a really good price point for something that can level up the kind of photo and video quality you can achieve with your iPhone. See, the iPhone 12 Pro is $1,000 and the iPhone 12 Pro Max is $1,100. So to add $150 to those already good cameras and to get this kind of footage out of a camera that lives in your pocket, I think it's absolutely amazing. And this is what I love about shooting with an iPhone, is the fact that it's so minimal that I can literally keep it in my pocket. Like I didn't have to carry a bunch of gear with me, a huge camera bag. I had a tiny little bag clipped to my belt. I had these with me, and I was good to go for the entire trip. Now, I make videos on YouTube, so you might be like, okay, this is worth it for you. But I think even if I wasn't making videos, if I just wanted to get nice shots of a vacation that I took with my wife or with my family, I think this is so worth it. To just bring along 2 lenses, a case that has MagSafe, and then this grip. And on top of that, if I attach a tripod to this and attach a microphone, then I've got like a little mini camera filming setup on the go that isn't going to take a lot of space in my luggage or be hard to carry around. So honestly, guys, like I think that this is something to really look at. I wish I knew about something like this before. They actually had a kit for the 11 Pro. I didn't even know that. But once I found out about this and once I got to playing around with everything, I'm no professional. I say that all the time. I'm not a professional photographer or videographer by any means. And just being able to get these, learn what these filters are able to do, and then to apply it and get such good footage from my iPhone, I think this brings a ton of value to this filmmaking kit. Now, this case itself, you can actually get in multiple colors. You can get it in Mojave and Sage. I went with the black one simply because I have a 12 Pro that's graphite, so it just matches perfectly. Honestly, I'm so glad I bought this because now going forward, I can make more awesome videos with just my iPhone. And I would highly recommend this to any of you that wants to just improve the video quality and the photo quality that you can achieve from your iPhone, whether you're making professional videos or not. This videography and photography are just fun. It's all about being creative and having fun. And honestly, if you can create next level stuff with just your iPhone, I don't think it gets better than that. So with that said, guys, hopefully my insight, my review, the way I explained everything to you can kind of help put you in the right direction as to whether you should consider buying this LiteChaser Pro filmmaking kit for your iPhone 12 Pro or 12 Pro Max. If you guys enjoyed my video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions for me. And most importantly, guys, take care of yourself, and I will see you all in the next video.